Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan Jarris, and I am an Etsy shop owner of 6 years. I've done about $1.3 million in sales on Etsy, and that's around $300,000 to $400,000 a year on the platform. I'm also a wife, a mom of 2 boys, and an Etsy business coach. My whole background is in e-commerce. I used to work for Zappos, which is owned by Amazon, and I work for Zulily, the flash sales site as well. I also sell on Shopify and on Amazon. So my background is e-commerce, it's business. That's my jam. And now I'm teaching others how to build their own multi-6-figure Etsy shop with my blueprint. So today we are going to do part 2 of the 50 highly photographed items to have in your Etsy shop. And the whole reason behind doing this is because, remember, photos are how people influence other people, right? People don't give written recommendations as much anymore, but they share photos of things that they like, things that align with their ideal self, okay? People influence people through their photos, especially their photos on their social media. If you are looking to expand your product line, I really recommend looking into products that are highly photographed. It's going to get you a lot of free marketing, and you're going to be able to grow and scale your business so much faster. So we're going to pick right up where we left off. Number 26 is formal wear and accessories, okay? People who go to galas or to benefits or to different charity events, maybe military balls, maybe, prom or homecoming, maybe it's a younger customer, maybe people who go to weddings, right? Like formal weddings. They're not going to walk away from that event without having a photo taken of what they're wearing or what they're using as accessories. If you can include items in your shop that are used for these formal wear occasions, you will come away with a lot of photos from your customers, your happy customers. Number 27. Christmas stockings. People love taking photos of Christmas stockings. So if you can sell, beautiful coordinated Christmas stockings for the family, or even stocking hooks or something to hang the stockings from, right? Or stocking tags, right? Like little labels. I've seen a lot of cute engraved wooden labels for stockings, or ribbons that are, embroidered. Just some kind of a personalized touch to stockings. People take photos of this stuff all the time. Number 28, dishes for people who are foodies, people who take photos of their food. This used to be so popular a few years ago where everyone was just taking photos of their food, whether it looked appetizing or not, to be honest. Like, everyone was taking photos of their food. Maybe they shouldn't have been. But the point is that people still, especially, real true foodies, will take photos of their food. And if you have, beautiful dishware or perhaps, beautiful utensils, that could be something that is highly photographed by the type of customer who is willing to spend a lot on that type of item. 29, fireplace mantle decorations. Now, if you have a fireplace mantle, you might not photograph it year round, but this is a place in my home that is just begging to be decorated, right? You can't just have a blank mantle with nothing on it. So if you sell items that are made for a mantle, you are more likely to come away with some customer photos. Now, maybe you're thinking, what do you mean? How am I supposed to come up with a fireplace mantle decoration? Well, just look at what's in your shop right now. Is there anything that you can repackage with different marketing, with different maybe long tail keywords, hint, 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 and target people who are decorating their mantle? Number 30, fancy shoes or custom footwear, some type of customized footwear. So this could be like bedazzled, right? Bedazzled Nikes. You see this all the time. Bedazzled, some kind of bedazzled sneaker or, sandal or something. Maybe it's a custom painted footwear option. Especially people who are into shoes, they love their custom footwear. And when they get it, they take photos of it. They take photos of it. It's those people, they have photos of shoes on their Instagram feed. That's the type of person who you would be interested in targeting here. They're also willing to pay a lot for these. So that's a high price point item. Awesome for your average order value and driving up your hourly wage and your profitability. Fancy shoes, custom footwear. I'm thinking like bedazzled, painted. I'm sure there's many more directions you could go with that. Number 31, balloon arches or big, custom, cool, like unique balloons. People are always taking photos of balloon arches, right? This is like a photo backdrop, basically. A balloon arch is a photo backdrop. So obviously it's going to be highly photographed. So balloon arches or custom balloons, maybe you just sell balloons that are filled with, a ton of cool confetti or glitter, or maybe you have different balloons that are in different shapes of letters that you can spell out names. People photograph this stuff. And also, you can find some high price points here. to drive up your average order value. The next thing is neon signs. So a while ago it was, custom laser cut wood signs. Now neon signs. People love these for their businesses, even for nurseries, for teen rooms, for kids' rooms. Neon signs are really a highly photographed item. Maybe you're thinking, oh my goodness, that seems overwhelming. How would I even make that? Well, people are also doing neon kind of nightlight sign, those little small signs that are more of a tabletop neon sign. That is another way you could take this idea. Number 33, pregnancy announcement props. How do people announce a pregnancy nowadays? It's always with a photo. No one just writes a status, we're pregnant. No one writes that. They always have some kind of a photo. There's always a photo without fail. If you sell some kind of item that helps them facilitate this announcement, if you can come up with a unique way to announce a pregnancy and sell this in your shop, differentiate yourself from the competition, because remember, this is also saturated, but it's saturated for a reason, because there's a market for it. So if you can differentiate yourself and offer something unique, this is going to be a highly photographed item. Number 34, baby's first Christmas, baby's first Halloween, baby's first Valentine's Day, anything that's like baby's first. Little hats, little headbands, little shirts, little onesies. People take photos of their babies wearing these things. You're not going to stick your baby in something that says baby's first, whatever, and not take a photo of it, right? Customers are going to take photos of this. They just are. So if you sell any kind of children or kids items, consider selling baby's first blank type of items in your shop. Number 35, first anniversary ornament. This is a great gift for newlyweds. And when they receive this type of gift, it's something that is so special and meaningful that oftentimes they will photograph it, especially because newlyweds, they likely are coming together not as established. They don't have hundreds of ornaments to put on their tree, right? So every ornament is just that much more meaningful. First anniversary type of ornament as they're building their home together, they're building their lives together. They don't have a lot of ornaments to choose from. This is going to be something really meaningful. So first anniversary ornaments would be a really great, highly photographed idea. Number 36, things related to voting or political parties. We all know that when you vote, you get that red sticker that says, I voted. You always take a photo with it, right? An interesting thing here is that it's very neutral. I voted. It doesn't say who you voted for. If you are going out and taking a picture of yourself voting, you might feel that voting is very important because you might take a specific side. So what if you had something related to voting that describes who you voted for or who you support? That could be an interesting idea. A lot of times people are not shy about who they vote for or what they support, what they stand for. Maybe you sell I voted stickers that are a little bit more geared towards a specific party. That could be a very, very interesting, highly photographed product idea. Number 37, maternity photo shoot items. When you're thinking about highly photographed items, it's a huge, huge bonus if the person photographing it is a professional. Okay, and usually maternity photo shoots, there's some kind of a professional photographer involved. So you are going to get some really high quality photos out of these situations. So whether it be a photo prop, maybe a dress, this would be something that will no doubt be highly photographed. All right, number 38, gallery wall items. Some people say gallery walls are outdated, but I would say a lot of people are still doing them. Gallery walls are something that are kind of a labor of love. People work really hard on the placement of things. They try to find the perfect size, the perfect shape, the perfect color for, this specific spot. They know they need one more thing for the left side from the top. It's a labor of love. And when it's done, they photograph it. A lot of times they will photograph it. And if you can sell items that are often used in a gallery wall type of setup, you might get some customer photos from that. Number 39, baby outerwear. Go with me on this one, but people love taking photos of their baby in outerwear when they put it on for the first time, right? When the seasons change and it's like the very first time bundling them up, they take a photo. I mean, how could you not think it's just the cutest thing, right? Your little baby all bundled up in this, puffy little thing or a cute little hat with a pom-pom on it. Baby outerwear. People love taking photos of their baby in outerwear. If you sell baby or kids clothes, outerwear is a great, highly photographed item, and it's a way to drive up your average order value because oftentimes it's a higher price point item. Number 40, nursery decor. Now the key here is it's most likely going to be photographed before the baby arrives by the parents or during a newborn photo shoot. Oftentimes these are done at home now, and photographers will come to your home and do a photo shoot with the nursery as kind of the backdrop. So nursery room decor is a great highly photographed item. And remember with this, the crib is the focal point, okay? Everything is going to be revolving around the crib or the recliner. If the baby is there and they're doing a newborn photo shoot with the parents, they'll often use the recliner as another kind of setting. So think crib sheets, blankets, little loveys, especially anything personalized. Okay, number 41, bride and groom sets. So these are like bride and groom shirts. Maybe they wear it at like a dual, like bachelorette party. Maybe they wear it at the honeymoon, but most likely the bride, she's going to be driving that a little bit, and she's probably going to insist that they get a photo in these cool things. She might even be the one who bought them for them to wear on their honeymoon. She's going to want a photo. That's a highly photographed item to consider having. Number 42, baby hats. Along with outerwear, baby hats are a highly photographed item, whether that be like a sun hat or a little bonnet, or maybe like a winter hat, right, with a cute pom-pom. Baby hats are highly, highly photographed. Number 43 is a business-to-business type of item, and it's a trendy business sign. So whether it be for a restaurant or a cafe or like a trendy coffee shop, right, a business name sign, that's going to be a highly photographed item. The key though is finding trendy businesses to do this for, up and coming kind of businesses, maybe classic kind of hot spots in certain cities are a must go to stop on your trip. Those types of places, people want to remember that they went there, or they want to mark or tell people that they went there. So kind of like an iconic type of restaurant or a trendy new type of cafe or coffee shop. Okay, number 44 of 50 is say yes to the dress signage, or something that relates to the say yes to the dress. Now you're going to be selling these to bridal boutiques, but the thing about this is you are going to get so many photos. Pay attention to which bridal boutiques buy this from you. Follow them on their social media, and then you can reshare all of the photos that they have been tagged in, right? Because every time a new bride says yes to the dress, they take a photo with the sign or whatever kind of prop that says, I said yes, okay? And if this is your item, you're going to get so many customer photos of this. Number 45, along a similar line, is signs for realtors. So signs that say sold, or signs that say, new homeowner, or, thank you, I got my new home. Some kind of a realtor sign that they will have their clients use when they take the photo of handing over the keys to their new property. With this, your customer is a realtor. So you are going to be selling to realtors. Remember, this is a business expense to them. This is in their marketing budget. So new homeowner or sold type of props or signs, similar to the, I said yes to the dress idea, this is going to be highly, highly photographed. So whoever buys this sign, follow them back on social media, right? They're probably a realtor. They're probably going to be posting a lot of photos of their clients holding your sign. Number 46 is Easter egg kind of dyeing kits or accessories, some kind of product for decorating Easter eggs. Decorating Easter eggs is a highly photographed situation. People love taking photos of how they decorated their Easter egg. So this is going to be a great product to have, highly, highly photographed. Another idea along a similar line, number 47, pumpkin carving or pumpkin decorating accessories. Just like Easter eggs, people always take photos of their pumpkins for Halloween. So you will get a ton of customer photos kind of using the accessories or the carving tools that you sell in your shop. Number 48 are get well soon gift baskets. This is a super highly photographed item. Now the trick here is it's going to be hard for you to access the photographs and to find the photographs because the customer who's buying it from you is not the end user. They're giving this item to someone who, was sick or something. Oftentimes, the recipient of these get well soon kind of gift baskets will photograph the basket. And it's kind of like a small token of appreciation just to photograph it and just a public thank you to the gift giver. Now, the way this works is a lot like giving flowers to people. Something I recommend that you go study is Farm Girl Flowers. Study the brand Farm Girl Flowers. They are selling a highly photographed item. Their whole marketing, their whole advertising is all based on customers taking photos of the item they receive, of the flowers they receive. It's not the customer who's taking the photo, it's the recipient, so the end user. And Farm Girl Flowers doesn't even know that person, right? But they include in the package, step by step, how to tag them on Instagram. So they include a little step 1, 2, 3. They give you tips for taking a good photo of the flowers. This is genius marketing. Follow Farm Girl Flowers, follow their Instagram, look at all the photos they've been tagged in, study the process. This is genius marketing, and you will learn a lot of strategy just by studying this. Number 49, we're almost to the end. Little cars that little kids drive. So those little battery operated cars, like a Barbie Jeep type of car. They have all sorts of cars right now. Parents always take photos of their kids in these cars. Now, you might think, well, how am I going to make a car? I'm not going to make an electric car for a kid. No way. What kind of accessories, though, could you make for those cars? What kind of accessories could you make for kids who like driving cars? Think about what they're wearing, what they're using, what kind of accessory could go with that whole experience of driving an electric car for a little kid, because those are highly photographed situations, and if you can come up with a product that fits into that situation, it will be highly photographed as well. Number 50. This is a big money-making opportunity here. Work anniversary items. Now, the reason that this is a huge money-making opportunity is because this is a business-to-business type of item. This is something that oftentimes big companies know they should be buying, and there aren't that many good options out there. So when I worked for Zappos, right, they were based in Las Vegas. The company culture of Zappos was like nothing else. There's books written about this. Their culture was very, very special. Now, when you work at Zappos, they give every employee this license plate. It's like a metal license plate with your name on it. And in the bottom corner where your like registration sticker would be, they put the number of years you've worked at Zappos. And you hang this above your desk, and it represents to everyone walking by how long you've worked there. And it's just a way that the company shows you respect. It shows appreciation for all the loyalty that you've given them. The thing about this is that employees photograph these like crazy, right? When they have their work anniversary, especially in a big company, you're going to get so many people photographing these things. So business kind of corporate culture items like this, they're oftentimes highly photographed. And this type of customer, a business customer, could be a really profitable customer for you. This rounds out all 50 ideas for highly photographed items to carry in your Etsy shop. If you are interested in knowing the 7 types of products to have in your shop, it's one of the 67 lessons in my training, the multi-6-figure Etsy blueprint. If you are interested in hearing more about that, just send me a message. My email and my Instagram are both linked below. I'd love to talk to you. In the meantime, if you have not subscribed, please do so. The more subscribers I have, the more excited I am to make videos, to be honest. Also, connect with me on Instagram at Dylan Jarrus. I give a lot of tips over there as well. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in the next YouTube video.